Alright guys, adjust this camera just a little bit. I think that'll be alright. I did a couple videos earlier, Christmas videos. One of them, something happened. So, which was the second one. And so I have not redone that one, but the first one I'm going to put up. But this video is going to be about outerwear. Now I went out, since I did those videos earlier this morning, I went out looking for gifts, right? I usually try to find myself something for Christmas. I'm very, very picky. So, but with good reason. I'm very picky with good reason because there's so much garbage on the market nowadays. I went to this place, I went to this store. They actually carry Stormy Kromer products in stock, and Pendleton. This is not the usual. In my opinion, it's just not the usual around where I am. Anyway, so I thought, oh, they carry Stormy Kromer. I'm gonna go in and we'll see what they got, right? They had a whole lot of stuff. They had Schott brand. I guess it's Schott. Might be Schott. I don't know. S-C-H-O-T-T. Anyway, that's an old brand, but most of that stuff was made in China. Most of it was made in China. I was like totally blown away. And then this store is known for having good quality products, okay? So it just blows me away when I go somewhere and I see something is like, they're very proud of being an American company, but then their stuff says China on it, okay? China. So I saw that brand, I saw Pendleton, and I saw Stormy Kromer. Now, the Stormy Kromer products that I saw said made in the USA, alright? Now, in the store. Now I saw Stormy Kromer is going downhill fast already, and I don't even own any of their products yet. May not ever own any of their products at this rate. Okay, Pendleton, I was totally blown away. This is a bit of a rant video, by the way. If you hadn't noticed, I didn't buy any of that stuff in that store. I didn't. And I'm telling you why right now. I'm telling you why. I thought, let me see what they got in Stormy Kromer. They got to have at least, a Mackinac jacket or a double Mackinac jacket or two. They got to have that at least in stock. That's got to be something that they would carry, because that's something that people are looking for all the time, right? Well, I found several Mackinac jackets. I was not impressed. I was not impressed. They had several sizes up to an extra large. I pulled that extra large out and looked at it. It looked like it was made for a 15-year-old kid. 15, 16-year-old kid, that extra large. And I was like, this is it. And the wool was not real thick. Those Mackinac jackets are supposed to be made out of 26-ounce Mackinac wool. I thought, well, this ain't much more than a heavier wool shirt that I used to get when I was a kid. This ain't no jacket. Ain't no coat. It's not a coat. Basically basically a long sleeve shirt with pockets on it. What is that? What is that, Stormy Kromer? You tell me. I gotta say that I'm super disappointed in, number one, the size. I mean, the size on the arms. My goodness. Now, one day I'm going to take a bunch of this stuff off that I wear, and you're going to see what I look like. Because I'm smaller than what I look like in this stuff. I'm not a big fat guy. My arms right now, I haven't worked out with weights in years, but my arms are probably 16 and a half, something like that. They're probably about 16. But I thought about picking up some weights again recently, just to, get back into shape, and used to picking really heavy stuff up. But now I'm debating on that because, heck, if it used to be a problem getting stuff to fit anyway, and I don't really want to go back to that. But man, they must have some woman designing this stuff. Look, these things, these wool coat, these are supposed to be wool coats. These Mackinac cruisers and double Mackinac cruisers, these are supposed to be wool coats. They're not supposed to be shirts, okay? They're supposed to be really thick for cold weather. That's what they're supposed to be designed for. And they're not supposed to be designed to make a fashion statement. The cut should be for somebody who's out doing lumberjack type work and working on chopping wood and whatnot, and doing things around the house in the back country folk. This is not for New York City. It's not supposed to be for New York City. So you've already gotten off of the beaten path, and you've gone down another path that people are not going to like. And I was looking online on Stormy Kromer. I saw a really nice hooded poncho thing. I can't remember what they called it. And then I thought, oh, that would go great. That would go great with a wool coat. Just another added layer of protection if you're out there for a good while, doing stuff, maybe trekking somewhere. But no, all the reviews were bad on it. The reviews were bad. They kept saying, oh, the neck's way too small. Well, that's because, it wasn't designed by the proper person. The proper person is going to be a man who does work, who can also design stuff for men that work. Okay? So, if the neck's too small, the arms are too small, it's time to wake up and either find somebody that can design stuff for men that work outside in the country, or give it up, because your brand is hard use outdoorsman type products. That's the brand. If you cannot conform to that brand by designing products that people like me want, then you probably ought to just give it up. I'm just being honest. I'm being straightforward and to the point. I'm not a person who goes around the subject. I'm straight to the point. So you need stuff that's gonna be heavier wool as well. That 26 ounce, I was not impressed with that at all. 26 ounce Mackinac, and then the sizing was small. I mean, it was ridiculous. I looked at the arms on that and I was like, I'd snap that. That it's like a twig, snapping a twig. Not that I have giant arms, but I would not be comfortable in something like that. I'm gonna have to look up, I would have to look up 2X or 3X at least in a double Mackinac Stormy Kromer, they call it a jacket or a coat, but it's really not much more than a long sleeve shirt. I was not impressed with the thickness of the wool on that at all. As a matter of fact, for $500, no way. You know what? I'll find something that's 80 years old. I will buy some of my own wool in a bolt, and I will double that up, before I'll go and pay $500 for something that's really not much more than a long sleeve shirt. It's ridiculous. And number 2, I got like 4 minutes left. Pendleton. I'm going to hammer Pendleton really bad. So if you're a Pendleton fan, get your tissues out now. Because everywhere I looked in there, everything, there was not one garment that was made in the USA. Not one. Everything was China and El Salvador and stuff like that. It says, oh, made in El Salvador with USA fabric. I don't care about that. I could buy USA fabric anywhere and send it to some sweatshop in another country and get it sewn up, cut and sewn up to my spec. Anybody could do that. I'm not paying $200 for a shirt made in El Salvador. I could go to Walmart and buy something made in China or made in El Salvador or Honduras or whatnot. Okay? I could do that. Is it going to be wool? Probably not. But you know what? I could wear it with something else. Make it work. Okay? You guys have got to pull your heads out of your rear ends and get on the right path, because otherwise your company is going to go in the toilet. Okay? People are fed up with stuff made in China and Honduras and El Salvador and Thailand and wherever. Okay? They're tired of that and paying USA made prices. I'm not doing it. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be sending emails to a couple of companies later. And I'm going to tell them basically what I'm telling you. Because they probably won't watch this video. They're probably too chicken to watch this video. Chicken. You're too chicken to watch the video. And too chicken to get on the right path. And too chicken to make the right decisions to get the company where it needs to be. Because nobody wants little girl clothes when you're looking for a man's product. Okay? That's right. No. Got to get off of this sleek cut, let's cut corners, let's make this smaller, let's make this trimmer, no. You got to have burly cut, right? Because men want to wear heavy duty woolen products. They don't want to wear a bunch of girl cut stuff, right? I got about a minute left. I'm just telling you these things because I'm fed up. What I'm wearing here is I'm wearing a German sweater, okay, jumper, and underneath, Scottish, right? This one costed $100. This one on top was $100 US. Imported from Germany. That's right. And the other one was about $100. Scottish, imported from Scotland. This one was brand new. The other one I got gently used. Man, I am not paying $200-300 for stuff just because of a name. Catch you later.